Hey everyone, I'm back with another tutorial. We're going to be making a cup of frozen yogurt today, and the tutorial in itself is pretty simple, but for some reason I struggled a lot with lighting on this one. I don't know what happened, so you're going to see me struggle a lot with it. But in the end, if it doesn't look exactly like mine, the lighting, I'm gonna walk you through it, what I eventually landed on. But yeah, let's get into it. So last tutorial, some people had trouble making this swirl on top of the coffee. So now I'm making the frozen yogurt out of a star, which is simpler. And if you don't see the option of adding the simple star, you just have to go to Edit, Preferences, search Extra, and it should pop up Add Mesh, Extra Objects, and just check that and it should open for you. Here's where you're going to decide how tall your frozen yogurt is going to be. And so basically it's just extruding up and scaling it down a little bit, just so we have that sort of like pyramid shape of it decreasing in size until you get to the very top. Now I'm just adjusting each cut just so it's thicker, and scaling down the base a little bit so it fits the cup. Now we're gonna make the spoon. I had in mind one of those like plastic spoons you eat ice cream or frozen yogurt with, and we're gonna start with a UV sphere. You can adjust the spoon and add loop guts, whatever you like, to make it rounder, to make it more like mine. I don't know, like the spoons here are very, they're not that round, so I'm just trying to imitate that, but you can adjust it however you like. Now I'm just setting up the camera. You can set up however you like. I just found the orthographic view a little bit more interesting, and I wanted to make it almost sort of like those ads you see for ice cream. So I'm trying to, I don't know, I had that in mind when I was setting it up. Here's me struggling with posing the spoon. I was just rotating it endlessly until I got something that I liked. You can set it up however you like. It just didn't look right. Also, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly like how to control, like when you press R twice and it's just like free rotating, like I have no idea, but it looked good in the end, and that's it. Moving on to toppings, I'm gonna make marshmallows. You can make whatever toppings you like. Marshmallows are just subdivided cubes. Trying to make it as squishier as possible, and I spent like the longest on this tutorial like posing the marshmallows, so I'm gonna cut it out because it's just duplicating it and trying to find the right place. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so for some reason I don't have the footage of me making this sort of cookie you get with ice cream. It's basically the same thing from another tutorial of mine of the ice cream sandwich. So if you want to follow that along, just go there and then get back here. But now that I think about it, the cookies you usually get with ice cream are just round, so you can just make a circle and it's gonna be simpler and more accurate. So yeah. As always with me, lighting starts with an environmental texture. Set that up. Any environmental texture you like or you usually use. I prefer ones that are outside. I use this literally the same one every time, but it's outside, so it's like softer lighting. But I'm gonna set up 3 area lights later. For the marshmallow material, I'm gonna add a noise texture because I think it just looks better than like being one solid color. For the froyo material, it was a lot of experimenting, but in the end I reached sort of like a 2-flavor swirl that I'm pretty happy about. Here I decrease the strength of the environmental texture just because I thought it was too bright, and I'm setting up 3 area lights. Other than that, I'm gonna explain like the settings of the contrast stuff a little bit at the end so it's not too confusing. Don't worry about the contrast settings for now. I'm gonna decrease the environmental texture to 0.6, but for now that's all you gotta worry about. Now I'm just adding a pink point light, just so we have sort of like a more interesting lighting, but that's it. Here I've decided against the background and I'm just adding a bump note so it just seems more like a cookie texture. The cup material is gonna be just this little sort of like logo little drawing that I did on Procreate. You can just skip that and choose a solid color, or add gradient, just be playful with it. But if you do wanna draw something, or if you wanna put a picture or anything else, I'm gonna be doing the UV texture part, and if not, you can just skip that. Okay, so if yours doesn't look like mine, don't worry. This is what I landed on after struggling with it a lot. Filmic, medium high contrast, and I ended up using curves because it just gave me a better look somehow. But the world texture, the environmental texture, I decreased the strength a little bit But the area lights are the same. You can play around if you want it brighter, if you want it more dark, but that's what I landed on. Okay, so that's basically it. That's the end of the tutorial. You can render with the plane, you can render without, you can render just like it is, or I added like more marshmallows sort of like falling in the background, and just, you know, duplicating it, double press the R again, just free rotating it, and then yeah, that's the tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope it wasn't the lighting wasn't too confusing, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.